Hello and welcome to the 2011 Music City Open. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. This is Saturday, May 7th, and we are at beautiful Seven Oaks Park. Let's get around now and let you see this course a little bit, as this is your gotta go course look. Oh, what beautiful land they've got to work with here in Nashville. Now, this morning, it was a dogfight. Ken Climo, Bradley Williams going to be on the second card, not quite making it. Young Will Schustrick, Nico LaCastro, Barry Schultz, Paul Ulibarri, and Derek Billings will be your lead card for this afternoon. Let's get over and talk to them briefly, as we've got a storm threatening this afternoon just before we get to some action here in the second round. Well, we're lucky enough, we got about 10 minutes before the round starts. We're gonna run in on Will. Will, how are you this morning? You must be feeling good to be at home. I mean, you're in the lead. I see a little entourage walking around with you. I mean, how you feeling today?
Good, yeah, I made a lot of good putts last round and felt good about it.
Well, I mean, the word right now is that the rain's coming. Are you prepared? You got an umbrella, you got plenty of group with you there to take care of it.
No umbrella, I'm not really expecting the rain. It looks pretty good.
So you're just gonna go with the gut and go out. You shot 11 down this morning, go out and do your best this afternoon?
Yep.
Well, we're going to let Will get back to practicing right now. We got about 5 minutes. We're going to be going into live action. Will, good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.
These guys are going to be going at it all afternoon in the rain. As you can see, Barry moving in. You think it's going to rain? I got my umbrella. You got yours?
I looked at the radar during my lunch, and it looks like we're going to get wet. Hopefully it's not more than a couple holes.
Well, Barry's in the lead card. We'll let him get out. That's really all we want to talk to him about because it's getting close to tee-off time. Barry, good luck. You shot 9 down this morning. I will ask you real quick, did you leave any out there?
Absolutely. I missed a couple of 40, 45 footers, and I made one throwing mistake, so I'm happy with my score, but could always be better.
All right, we're about 5 minutes from tee. We're going to let Barry gather his stuff. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Well, we're fixing to tee off Saturday afternoon. I got the 2 guys 8 down, tied for 4th, Derek Billings, Paul Ulibarri. Did you guys call each other last night there in this blue? It looking good, man.
Yeah, blue's the way to be.
Well, what do you think about this afternoon? They're saying we're going to get wet. Are you prepared?
It doesn't look that bad, I don't think. I don't think it'll be bad. Just need an umbrella and a couple towels, right?
So,
yeah, I got the umbrella ready to go. A couple towels. It's nice and warm out, so we'll be all right.
well, now, Paul, you shot 8 down this morning. Did you leave anything out there?
Yeah, I had to birdie my last like 7 in a row to get to 8, so I'm looking to hopefully shoot about the same, you know, because can't really expect to get on a hot streak like that.
Now, Derek, I heard you had 4 spit outs. Really nice putts this morning. Could have been at 12, so you're really playing good today.
Yeah, I was driving good, and just a couple long putts just hit the bottom rings on these short trays and just spit out. So
Well,
hopefully this round it'll stay in.
this is a real technical course. You're going to get to see these guys throw some sidearms, some lasers, thread some needles with some ropes. Let you guys get your disc. We're about ready to go live here. Good luck, boys.
Thanks.
Well, we're here with Nico. Nico tied for the lead, man. You play all over the country. This is a pretty powerhouse beat here, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say we got a lot of good players here. It's a good course too, so I'm looking to have a good time. Just try to hit my line, leave myself a lot of opportunities. Try not to get frustrated at all. Just have a good time throwing my frisbees today, and that's a story I'm going after.
Well, what do you think? You prepared for the rain? You just going to play wet, or you got an
I
umbrella?
got my umbrella. I got a couple towels, so it's just if it happens, everybody's got to deal with it. So I'll just try to hang in there and, you know, keep myself close to the basket, hit the fairway.
Nico LaCastro is tied for the lead. We got 1 round to go this afternoon, 2 tomorrow afternoon. 2011 Music City Open. Lead card action coming to you next. Good luck, Nico.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Well, you can see those guys know that the storm's coming in. Some of them don't care. Some of them seem to be prepared. But now what you really want to see, here's some live action from Seven Oaks on Saturday afternoon, the 2nd round at the 2011 Music City Open.
I don't know. Who's the next oldest? I'm 21.
Me,
How old are you?
22. 22. Geezer.
Well, we just had the start go off for the 2nd round of the 2011 Music City Open. I'm Billy Crump for Clash DVD. This is Seven Oaks Parks in Nashville, Tennessee. We got a 5-pack for you this afternoon at 11 down, shooting a 43 this morning, Will Schustrick and Nico LaCastro. At 9 down, shooting a 45, Barry Schultz. And at 8 down, shooting a 46, Paul Ulibarri and Derek Billings. This is hole 1. It is 279 feet. But it's going to play a little different. It is a sky hyzer. And these guys are going to try to get it up over those trees and drop it down over to the bucket. Will Schustrick will be on the tee first. Here we go. 2nd round from Seven Oaks at the Music City Open. Will's off to a good looking start. That's cleared the trees coming in on the back side. Oh, that's where you want. He's about 18, maybe 20 feet behind it. Wonderful alarm car horn going off as Nico steps to the tee. It does go off quick for him. He's got nerves of steel. He clears the trees looking to get inside a wheel, and oh, he just gives us a tombstone about 20 feet away as well. Maybe 5 to 7 miles an hour with a wind this afternoon. Definite overcast and the threat of rain. Barry Schultz putting a roller down. This hole is a double mando, but those two trees you have to go outside of. Barry comes back in and curls just inside, about 4 or 5 feet of wheel. It's gonna be about 14, 15 feet away, and a great shot there, getting a little jiggy with it off the start. This is Paul Ulibarri. Oh, and he has definitely cleared the trees with ease. He is trying to get back over. And he's got back over. He's gonna come on the inside of the bucket, but he's only about 15 feet away as well. They're peppering it. We do have a wrong hander in the group for you. This is Derek Billings looking at a big power hyzer. Not a problem to get around those outside mandos, and he's hunting it. Oh, comes in on the backside about 12 feet away, looks like. This group is set up for a star frame. This is the final round here at Seven Oaks, the second round of the 2011 Music City Open, and we're off. We have Nico LaCastro now stepping up. Maybe a touch over 20 feet. This is for bird. And that will start the round. Birdie for Nico. Paul Ulibarri now. There's 2 of the 5 needed for a star frame. Looks like young Will Schustrick moving into place now. Oh, no room for comment. I'll just write 2. Barry Schultz. And now the wrong hander, Derek Billings, coming in. This is how you want to start off as a lead card. This is a B tier here this year, the Music City Open. It says there'll be an A tier next year. This is one of the most powerhouse groups or fields we've ever seen at a B tier. Let's get on over to the next hole. Now here's Will Schustrick at hole 3. This, a beautiful hole, 355 feet, well protected, and that protection has knocked Will down as he tried to take that sidearm wide of it. You can stay low right through that little gap. The green runs away, and there's a beautiful little wall right behind the basket. Help you if you're coming in too hot. Nico LaCastro. Nico just saw Will make that mistake. Look for him to pounce on this shot. Hole's only 355 feet, probably playing about 325. And Nico is lining up a left-handed shot, guys. And look at that, Nico is throwing a left-handed shot. It's a little wide, but it was clean. That's something new he's incorporating in his game. He's gonna be about 65, 70 left. But how about that before? Now here's Barry Schultz. This should be right in Barry's wheelhouse. I'd imagine he's got him a leopard in his hand. Oh, that's a little tight down the right side. And oh, what a beautiful kick out. That'll effort him pretty easy up and down from there. If that would have went right, he would not have had an easy up and down. Paul Ulibarri, he's probably got the best sidearm in this group. And you can see it right there. Oh, great shot from Paul. As he's hunting, he goes right over top of the basket. He's going to go a little long wide, but that was hunting the ace. Now the natural left-hander, Derek Billings. Derek's a little tight. He busts right through and he gets on down. He's going to be just at the circle's edge, if not out. We'll get down here and let you see the green of this pretty little 355-footer. Barry Schultz now. And that's all he's looking to do, get up and down. He missed the drive, just looking to get a par. Here's young Will after getting knocked down by the tree. He's probably every bit of 75 to 85 feet from the bucket. Oh, dead on the line. What a run. Nico's out now. He's probably about 50 feet away and looking for a left-handed drive, right-handed putt, birdie. Cameraman to the left of Nico takes a couple pictures before he releases it. Nico handles it pretty well. If you guys are out here taking pictures, give these guys the respect they deserve. A lot of focus and energy goes into these shots. Just wait till it comes out of their hand. Paul Ulibarri, I mean, he just missed the ace. He was probably 2 foot right over the top of the tray number plate, and he's well outside the circle. He's every bit of 40 feet from the bucket. Wind's picking up now. He's got a 7 to 10 mile an hour wind swirling on him. This would be a big putt. Oh, he's walking after it on the step putt, just a little short. That's 2 in a row from him. Another half an inch, he'd have 2 strokes off of his score. We'll see if he can get that worked out. Derek Billings now looking for a big birdie here. Could move from Bob to first on the pad. Rattles the cage, but never up, never in. They're going to move in now and tap these pars out. This has been hole number 3, a 355-footer. Ulibarri in disgust. And this is a star par. We'll move over to the next hole. This is the lead card from Seven Oaks, Saturday afternoon. Well, you can call this a poke and hope, you can call this fluke, you can call this threading the needle. This is one tough / lucky shot. Here's Will Schuster. Well, that's a little high. Oh, and he was penetrating through. He gets a good drop down right there next to the edge of that little fairway left to the basket. He should have a pretty easy up and down for his 3. Derek now. Oh, that's trouble. He's heading right towards Ken Climo. Ken ducks out of the way, as well as our cameraman. We are instructed as a crew, if there's a shot coming towards you, get out of the way. That shot finishing is more important than us capturing it. Now here's Barry Schultz. Barry said he parked this hole yesterday. I told him that's just crazy, and he's done it again as he's thrown down there. He hasn't parked it, but he has about a 40-footer, and he's got an alley. I can see it from here. Now here's Nico LaCastro, and you never can tell. Nico looks like he's lining up a roller. I have seen that done on this hole, but you just never know what's coming out of his hand. Absolutely not a roller. Absolutely not a good shot as he flares by Billy, and oh, Nico has found a gap, and he has gone to a tough spot. That is going to be one really good up and down 3. Nico staring a bogey right in the face. Here's Paul Ulibarri looking to thread that sidearm down through there. Now here's Paul Ulibarri looking to thread that sidearm right down through the eye of the needle. Oh, no luck. He hits the first tree he challenged. Kicks over. He's going to have a tough 3. A little back up here. These guys have been waiting about 15 minutes, affecting some of them. We'll get on down and let you see the rest of it. Yeah, Paul Ulibarri now looking to go sidearm on this little 336-foot needle shot. Oh, and that frails him over, and he is staring a bogey dead in the face as well. Well, Nico absolutely in jail. You can see him there as he comes back over to this fairway behind number 7's tee. He's going to make his way back over. There's a nice pile of brush over there. He's just on the other side of it. And Nico is looking for an alleyway to get to the bucket. He is inside of 100 feet, but he's got every bit of 80, maybe even 90 trees between him and the bucket. We don't really have the best angle for this, but we're going to give it to you best we can. This hole number 6, this is Nico's second shot. He needs to get up and down. You do not want to card a birdie or a bogey on one of these little short holes down through the woods. Not sure if Nico's looking to go up, but no, he penetrates straight through, hits a tree, kicks out, and Nico's going to have to bang about a 50-footer if he wants his par. And Will just trying to lay up, throws it right into a tree, says, oh no, right out of his hand, and now he's got a tough par. Derek Billings snuck through down here. This is for birdie. This is about maybe 50 feet, somewhere in that neighborhood. Oh yeah, he smartly lays it up. Well, Nico now. This for his par. He's probably just inside 50 feet. Oh, and just flashes through the backside there. He's going to card the first 4. Over on the left-hand side now, we can see Paul Ulibarri, as this is also for Paul's 3. Paul's about 40 feet away, but he's got a better look at it than he thought when he left his second shot. Oh, and he just bangs it effortlessly. Great putt there from Uli. Now young Will moving in, and this is for par as well. Dead center, but too high, and will card a bogey as well as Nico. And now making his way up, this is Barry Schultz, and this is for the bird. Oh, dead on. He started to go get it, but that'll feel good. He has an easy drop in 3 while everybody else is struggling here to get their pars. 2 4s on the card already, and Ulibarri having to make a big shot to avoid his 4. Here's Nico for his 4. Butter. And Lee card tapping out here on hole 6. A tight little window hole. We'll make our way over to the next hole here at 7 Oaks. Well, we have made our way to hole number 9. This beautiful little hole, 320 feet. Huge fairway until you get down there about 50 feet before the green, then you've got a cluster of trees to challenge. Will Schuster going up the left side. Well, that needs to drop, and it does. He just threads that needle on the left side, puts it down right by the bucket. Great shot there from Will. If you try to come in that right side, it is almost impenetrable. It's only 320 feet. There is a small little wall built there in front of the green from the tee's perspective. Now here's Derek Billings. That's got to get up. And he sawed it off. He's going to be maybe 55 looking uphill through a little tunnel action. Well, that'll be a chip. Now Nico probably one of the most emotional players we have on tour. Playing pretty level-headed today. Needs to card a bird here with Will sitting up under the bucket. And that's a good looking shot. Just needs to get down, not finish hard, and he does. He's gonna be inside of 25 feet, maybe 23. Good shot there from Nico. The wind really picking up now as Barry steps up to his shot. Barry having a little fun with Ulibarri for leaving him hanging. And that's got to miss that tree. Oh, he just nicks the left side of that tree, kicks over, and if Barry wants a birdie, he's going to have to make a 60-footer. And that's a mistake there. Hole should set up nice for Paul Ulibarri's eye. He's the best side armor in this group, and that is what the hole requires. Oh, he's got away from him. He tickles a little bit and comes down. He's going to have a putt. That is a really good miss from Paul. Let's get down to the green, see if they can get some birdies here, as we have got some trouble on hole number 9. Well, Barry Schultz with a bad kick. Not a good shot. He missed it by at least a half an inch. Spits him over, and this is, with his footing, looks like this is not going to be really a putt. It's really soggy out here. Nashville has experienced a lot of rain. Rivers here are cresting and flooding everywhere, so the ground is really soft. It looks like he is going to try to do a hot putt. I thought he was going to try to throw it. He's probably 70 feet away. He just can't get good footing, it looks like. And that's another issue, because if he does go and he's kicking something over there, looks like he's got something in his footing, and he is trying to clear some area. Looks like Paul Ulibarri and Nico are going to come over and maybe try to give him a little bit of help. That's exactly what's going on. Teamwork here is they're going to move a big log and allow Barry to get some footing. How about that? It is your responsibility as a player to be aware of everything going on in your group, to watch your other players' shots, and to aid when able. And you saw right there the 2 touring players, Paul Ulibarri and Nico Lacastro, jumping up at the same time, going over to help Barry. And now he's got some footing. He's got a little ceiling to deal with, but this is one tough putt here. This is for Bird on hole number 9. Oh, just about gets it. Gets a little roll action. He's going to have a tester for his par.
Derek, where you at?
And Barry over there just trying to figure out how it's all going to him. And now they're trying to decide. Looks like Derek Billings is going to be out. Now Paul Ulibarri, this is 40, may even be 45 feet. That's over the basket. A little high right out of his hands. He's going to have a tester coming back. And now Derek Billings. Derek sawed his drive off, got down here. I looked at that putt coming by. For a left-hander, he's got a perfect window to stab it right in there, and he's already stabbed one in. This would be a big putt. Look at this. Oh, as he was going after it, he thought he had it. Young Will Schuster waiting to try to take his birdie putt. Everyone else looking to tap in of their pars. Actually, Nico Lacastro moving in for his birdie putt. As he's come around the edge here. He's going to be probably 23, 24 feet away. It should be automatic. Nico drops that right in the bucket. A good 2, back-to-back 2s for Nico. Now Paul Ulibarri moving in with yet another tester for par. Not a problem. Paul, one of the best putters on the planet. Yet to card a 4 on the front 9. And there's Will Schuster for a 2. Derek makes his 3, and Barry will move in now to tap in his 3. Little left, spits it over towards the tray. Those are easy to forget as you pick it up out of the bucket. He'll card his 3 and we'll move over to the back 9s. The front 9's done here on Saturday afternoon at the Music City Open. You can see 1 inch can make the difference in a 2 or a 5 on this course. Now, we'll get you back to some more action, but first, let's take a look at a new bag on the market. Here's the Voodoo Disc Golf Bag. Hello, I'm Billy Crump, and today I'm going to show you one of the hottest new bags out here on the market, Voodoo Bags. I've got right here the Juju, I've got here the Mojo. Will Schuster carries the Karma. David Feldberg will show you what he carries as well. Now, the first thing you need to know about these bags is they're 100% made in the USA. The top of these bags are all 1000D Cordura fabric. The bottom is 1680D ballistic fabric. It's really tough, it's really durable. Now, one of the things I really like about these bags, I just got them myself. You open this up, you got a really nice accessible pocket, but look at this. You've got a nice area here, cell phone, keys, whatever you've got. You've got another separate area here. You've got another big area here to put some stuff in. Then you've got an area to put other stuff in. On the other side, very accessible. You've got one big pouch right here that closes up, and then you've got this area. That's a really nice feature. Pockets in a pouch, protect all your stuff. You've also got this really nice pocket out here along with 2 water bottles on the Mojo. Now on the putter area, really tight here, but you've got a release drawstring in here where you can go ahead and put a couple of putters in here. Got a nice little mini pouch. Something else that I really like, you've got these pencils right here, but it's not deep enough for your pencil to run away. This is a well thought out, well designed bag, very durable, matching straps. The partition inside will move so that you can separate your disc any way you want. Right here you've got a nice padding. I mean, this is a real nice bag. This bag will carry 10 to 18 discs. The Juju, 8 to 10 disc, a great weekend bag. Only has 1 pocket on it, but if you're only out, you've got a nice, same feature right here as on the others, pockets in a pocket and inside. So this is a real nice product. Right now, if you're interested in getting you one of these beautiful Voodoo bags, either the Mojo or the Juju, you can go to the Facebook site. Now he's got some exclusive distributors right now. We'll give you a list of those, maybe one's in your area. The Voodoo bag. We've got a 5-pound. Oh, that is a nice bag. If you haven't had your hands on a Voodoo bag, you need to get a hold of one. It's going to be on your back or either at your side really soon. Now, let's get back out to Seven Oaks for some more live action here from the first day at the Music City Open. Well, it's quite a beautiful day here. Low to mid 70s. They threaten rain, but it's not going to happen. This is hole number 11. It is 314 feet. Slight hyzer finish and hyzer for this guy, the wrong-hander, Derek Billings. Oh, and he's put a good move as he's challenged the ceiling, does not get through. He'll have a chance at an up and down, but he's gonna have to put a good shot on just to get up and down. 2-2s on that last hole, a super tough hole. Derek getting one, and the other man on the tee now, this is Barry Schultz, looking to string a couple together. Oh, and he hits the last seater coming in. Instead of being absolutely parked, he is going to be about 45 short. Now here's Will. You can see these drives. They are technical off the bat. They are technical halfway down, and they get even more technical as you get near the green. And Will not able to get through as he's got a little roll action, and that's going to get him back over where he's got a good look to get up and down for his easy par. And nobody able to reach the green here on hole 11 yet. Let's see what Nico's got for us. Oh, I like that one. And that gets around wide. That gets him on down. He still didn't quite reach the green, but I believe he is going to be right there about the circle's edge. Good shot from Nico. Yuli on the tee. Oh, Yulabari with a good looking line. Oh, and just gets inside, nicks that tree. He's every bit of 6 inches offline. Going to send him to jail. We'll get on about halfway up hole number 11 and see if we can get some up and down pars. Now here's Paul Ulibarri looking to get up and down on number 11. Oh yeah, just skip up and squib over, about 10 feet short, right where you want to be. Derek Billings moving in now. Oh, and he is giving it a run. That is risky. Oh, he's trying to ring it. He might have had a chance there. Hits that double seater. Here's Will with his second shot. Left himself a tester. Now Barry over 50 feet as that cedar cost him at least 30 feet. Big hot putt here. Well, that's got a chance. Oh, and it swoops out the back. Little short trays here in Nashville won't allow that one to hang in, but that was a good putt from the Schultz. Now looking to bounce back. Here's Nico for bird. Oh, he cards the bird. He'll snatch the box with that putt. Here's Will Shoestrick, and this is for par. He just badunka-dunks it right in the back door. Barry's wouldn't stay. Whoa, Derek Billings just... Paul Ulibarri now tapping in his par. One birdie on the hole, and Barry Schultz having a stroke stole from him there. All right, we are at hole number 14, and this is one sweet hole. 415 feet. Oh, and he is pushing that left side. He tickles, hits, and he kicks out. He is going to have a relatively straightforward upshot for his par. That was Derek. Now here's Nico. This finishes off. You can see the two trees down there making a V. The basket's about 15 feet behind those trees. Oh, and Nico has mashed this. He's challenging the right side. He is going to lose that challenge and kick down just behind some trees. He's going to have another step out shot for par. Now here's Barry Schultz. Barry fighting the demons, as he says he just can't take throwing good shots and not being rewarded. We've seen several of those today. That is just a bad shot. A good stop as he penetrated into the woods. It is a mush over there, and that's not where you want to be. But he's just on the edge. He should be able to get up and down for a three. And now here's Will Shoestrick, and Will struggling a little bit. Came out, shot 5 down on the front. He is even on this backside. We're on hole 14, and this is one of those holes he can take advantage of. He has sawed this off as well. It drifts back over though. He is pin high. He is back up into the woods. He does not hit a tree there at the basket. He penetrates deep. And poor Will goes long on a 415-foot shot. Here's Paul Ulibarri. That is pushing the right edge, needs a good kick. He gets a good kick as it spits him right out. About a 15-minute wait there. Tough shot after that wait. We're going to get on down, see if they can get up and down, and young Will, maybe with a birdie putt from the backside of the green. There you can see young Nico is going to have one top fly, but he can't Beautiful shot from Nico as he kept his body still. Got it up there about 15 feet short. Paul Ulibarri moving in now. He and Derek Billings. Derek Billings exactly where he's at, except on the left side. Nice little safe shot from Paul up on the green. Now Derek on the left side ready to make his shot. He needs to hit something. Oh, and he goes the wrong way. He's going to have the proverbial tester. Well, very fortunate to be where he's at. As he came in about 15 feet, he could have hazarded into there, and you see what's over there. Instead, he's got an up and down for a par. Looks like he's pulled it off, but he is really frustrated right now. Well, Will Schuster, a little long, a little left on this 415 footer. Oh, and that would have been a sweet two as he comes up just a little short. And he's going to have an easy par. And now, some tough par putts. This is a tester here. Derek Billings first three on number 14. Up and in. Here's Barry Schultz for his par, about 15 feet away. Paul Ulibarri, and finally, Nico LaCastro. And there's young Will going to tap his par out. 14 holes. We'll move over to a unique hole. Just simply a granite rock hole.
Happy holidays.
Well, this is just quite frankly a beautiful hole. This is number 16. It's only 297. They've got about 5 pin placements, but there's a beautiful little stream, rock stream that runs right on the right side of this fairway, and the basket is tucked just on the other side of that rock creek. There's Nico LaCastro. That's got to get up. That gets up far enough as he just misses a tree. He's going to be inside the circle's edge, but not a gimme putt by any means. You just want to clear it over that creek, and you are in Birdieville. Now here is Will Schuster. I like that shot a little better. Doesn't hit anything, goes long. He's going to be just inside the circle, but he's going to be putting back towards the creek. Oh, you know this shot's going to fit Derek's eye, as it's just a pure hyzer for him. That needs to get up. That is not in the water. That is on the slate rock. He's about 15 feet away, a little bush in front of him. Shouldn't have too much trouble, but just enough to make you think. Now here's Barry Schultz, and Barry throwing great shots all day. Should not have a tree to get in the way of this great shot. He does not, and he comes in perfect by the basket chains. He's going to be about 20 to 22 feet away, just on the back edge of the green. Now here's Paul Ulibarri. Oh, and that is just a laser. That has to get up just a little. Oh, as he hits, he drops down on the slate. He is not wet, and he is well inside the circle, probably the closest to the pin. We're coming down the stretch. This is the Music City Open 2011, Saturday afternoon at 7 Oaks. Nico LaCastro just missing a tree coming in. He's got a birdie putt, but this is certainly no gimme. Circle's edge, and the wind picking up here late in the day. Solid putt there from Nico as he just grounded his way right through that birdie. Now looks like Barry Schultz or Will Schuster will be out next. It's going to be Will. Will only about just a little over 20 feet from the bucket. Creek behind it. Oh, just pure. Now Barry, just frustrated, said, "Yo, I'm sure I'm behind the green, blocked out with no putt." He's going to have to block those demons out and just put his normal move on. This should be an easy birdie for Barry. And it is. As we are looking squarely at a star frame here on number 16, Derek Billings making his way across the creek. He's only about 15 feet away. Cuts through, but the backside catches it. And now we're one shot away from a star frame. Paul Ulibarri stepping up now. We only got 2 to go. And they are not gimme holes by any means. Let's get on over to number 17, let you see what I'm talking about. This is the Music City Open 2011, Nashville, Tennessee. And this is Seven Oaks. I got Nico LeCastro on the tee pad of the 18th hole. This is a 400-footer. And Nico birdied it this morning, and he has put a great move on it this time. And he's got it down there for another solid birdie putt this time. You've got to come out of a small tunnel, maybe 60 feet, and then it is just wide open field, and you can see the earth moving from left to right from the camera's angle. And the basket's tucked down in there behind some trees and next to a creek. There is Will Schustrick, and Will has put a really good move on it, and that thing was actually hunting. He hits the wall behind, and that is absolutely based as he parks that. Will with an easy 2, and that's going to give him 4 in a row as he was only sitting at 5 under on the front, and he's going to birdie the last 4 holes. And now Barry Schultz. Barry with a super aggressive line. This needs to hook up, and there it comes. This thing is hunting. Oh, and he hits the wall, and he stops on right behind it. What action right there from Barry Schultz. Almost getting himself an ace, hitting that wall with so much energy that he bounced up over. He's probably right there behind it with inside 20 feet, but he is not parked. And Paul Ulibarri, Paul has really forced one over. It is time for it to start hooking up, and there it comes. That is one beautiful shot as he hits the tray. He bounces up and hits the tray, but it's no ace. It'll simply be a birdie for Paul Ulibarri. Now Derek Billings on the tee. Derek with a laser. As he is coming in, he's got to challenge the backside here. He gets through the first, and he is going to be blocked out. That's going to be jail. Paul Ulibarri really trying to ring it up here for us on the end as he hits the basket on this 400-footer, number 18. Let's get on down and let you see it out of the tunnel. The Music City Open. Whew, what excitement. Well, this is not a hole that you're thinking star frame as a group. But Derek Billings with about a 40 to 45 footer here. He's wide open. 3 guys absolutely parked, and Barry Schultz hit that back wall. Oh, and look at that as he just blasted into the basket. He stabs another one. That's a birdie for Derek. And now Nico, Nico not having the results I saw from where I was. He kicked a little something, shot over left. He's going to have a stick in the bum. He's going to have to really grind this, but Nico's got 3 in a row. This is looking for 4. He's gone to a knee. He's found an open line. This is a circle's edge putt from the knee. Finish the round for Nico. He's sitting at 7 under now. This to get to 8. Oh, up and over. And he just stabs that one in. And we are staring a star frame down on hole number 18 from the lead card. Barry moving in now. Barry not sure where he went, and he just can't believe it. As he just misses an ace, he hit that small little wall, shot straight up in the air, and into jail. We've lost him. I can see just a little bit, and he has got one tough putt, as he has absolutely gone where you don't want to go. Unbelievable, great shot after great shot today, and Barry has been rewarded occasionally. Here he is trying to finish the round with a big bird out of the shoal after a great drive. And this will be a tough putt. Nico's finishing with a 46 to shoot 8 under. He gets to 19 under total. Now Barry looks ready. I can see Barry, but I don't know what kind of a line he's got. Oh, and what a putt from out of the creek. And we are looking at a star frame, guys, on number 18. Unbelievable. As you can see the work Barry's taking just to get out of there, refusing to let the course take another birdie from him. What a way to finish. Paul Ulibarri also banging his putt. Now young Will to finish off the star frame. What a hole. We're going to try to see if we can talk to a couple of these guys for you. That has been the second round here on Saturday afternoon. What action out there from Seven Oaks. Will Schusterick able to hold on to the lead for the overnight lead in his hometown. Nico LaCastro right on top of him, and a slew of guys running right up the backside. Now, we were lucky enough to run these guys down after the round. Let's hear what a few of them had to say. Well, I'm here with the leader right now. He'll be the overnight leader, Will Schusterick, sitting at 20 under. Looking like you're feeling pretty comfortable. I mean, you said you were home, you were feeling good. You got a nice little entourage out there, and you seem to let the kicks just roll right off of you.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So, well,
I guess so. When you're the leader, it's a good time.
you always get the European answers from the guys in the lead. Barry, you were between 1 inch and 3 inches off all day long, man. How frustrating is that?
Well, this morning I played down the middle of the fairway, and this afternoon I played 2 feet off the middle of the fairway, and it wasn't enough on a bunch of holes out there. But, you know, maybe if I knew the course a little better, I probably would have thrown in a little different shots. But, you know, I'm happy. I got frustrated, but didn't really show it all that much out there. I didn't bogey, didn't throw any strokes away, so I'm happy.
Well, you got started hole 1 with the star frame. And not that impressive. You finished hole 18 with a star frame.
That's pretty hot with a five-some.
And that is hot.
With a five-some, yeah.
You know, I don't know which putt was better, Nico's, Derek's, or yours. I mean, you know, you actually just missed the basket, and you said, oh, I'm going to be 45 deep, right? You just had that.
And it was. It was. Yeah.
So a good round from you guys. Hopefully you guys will be in the round tomorrow. Anything you're expecting from over at Cedar Hill? I mean, do you like that better, either one of you?
I really enjoy Cedar Hill. It really suits my game. The fairways are fair, wide enough. You can see them from the tee pad what the shot is, and the rough is rough. You make a bad shot, you're punished. I really enjoyed it over there. Hopefully my score will reflect that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Well,
Exactly.
that's Billy here with the overnight leader, the hometown hero, Will
Nice
Schusterick,
Yeah.
and Barry Schultz. Well, I'll tell you guys, I've got Ulibarri, I've got Billings, and I've got LaCastro. That was an up and down round. I mean, they call this course maybe technical. I use the word fluke and luck a lot out there on some of those shots. You don't really have to be far off to get in trouble, Derek, as you saw just a couple times.
It happens out on that course.
You know
It's
what?
a nice course. It's just there's a couple holes where it could go either way for you. You kind of have to miss one tree to make it all the way to the basket. Just so happened I got a couple kicks not towards the basket. Scrambled a couple bogeys, but I made my way back. Got some good birdies out there. So Will's tearing it up right now. It looks like we're all kind of trying to chase him at this point. He's only got
Hometown
me by
boy.
1, but yeah, it's a local hero. So.
He's feeling good. Paul, you had a great round there. 49 bogey free, you said. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you know, it's a tough track. What do you think about tomorrow? I mean, you guys really looking forward to tomorrow. It's a much more challenging open course, and you really get to let some of your arm come out tomorrow.
Yeah, and you won't get screwed either. If you're a couple inches off, then you're going to be a couple inches from the pin, not 40 in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Have to hit like a 60-footer.
Well, you had all day long the biggest, toughest 3 putts, and you made at least 5 or 6 of them out there. Your putting looks really good right now. Are you in a groove?
Yeah, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, with courses like this, you just have to stay patient and let the birdies come to you. And, you know, you're going to have to save a couple putts here and there, or not, but I was lucky enough to make a few more than other people probably.
Well, we're gonna make our way up to the top. Hopefully you'll get to see these guys tomorrow. Not sure what happened in that second card. This is 3/5 of the lead card from Saturday afternoon. Paul Ulibarri, Derek Billings, and Nico LaCastro. Thanks, men.
Thanks, Billy.
Well, you can see, didn't have to be very far offline today to have a tough day. These guys kept a great attitude, battled this course all day over here at Seven Oaks. Now, the second leg of the Music City Open, tomorrow we'll be moving to the infamous Cedar Hill, toughest course here in Nashville. They're gonna have 2 rounds over there tomorrow. You'll get to see some action from that as well. I'm Billy Crump for Clash DVD, and we'd like to thank our sponsors for making this possible for you guys to enjoy this event. The Voodoo Disc Golf Bag, our newest and latest sponsor. Gotta Go, Gotta Throw, one of our biggest supporters for the last 2 years. The PDGA, always behind Clash DVD when we have a project. And of course, Cloud9, really stepping up, taking on a big role here in Nashville. We'll see you tomorrow over at Cedar Hill. Don't forget, stay tuned to the PDGA.com, or you can check this out at YouTube Clash DVD Series channel.